Well, here we go again. We're back to get to know every one of us, and we're with my friend Kate Grove, who I love. And I do say that all the time because my agents really are, they are our friends, and I love being in her presence and her husband. They're wonderful human beings. I just wish I could see them more. So at least I get to see them on camera. So, Kate, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good too. I'm excited to talk to you today and just learn a little bit more about you because I'm hoping there's something that I don't know in our call today. So let's talk about where's home for you, where do you live, and what led you to real estate?
Home for me is a little town called Johnstown, Pennsylvania, kind of on the border of Cambria, Somerset County.
Okay.
Um, and what led me to real estate is I graduated from college in Winona Lake, Indiana, with an English journalism degree.
Wow.
Married my high school sweetheart. Came home, started working in a title company in the accounting side, worked as a mortgage processor, and then worked in sales and debt settlement, helping people with credit card debt. Then worked with some people with IRS tax problems. And then in 2012, I helped my father-in-law start a title company,
Wow.
and I've been a title agent for probably about 13 years, still a title agent. And so being in that all those fields, it was a very natural fit to move into real estate. So
It sounds like it. So you married your high school sweetheart. That's something I didn't know. I didn't know that you guys were high school sweethearts. So you went away to college, came back, and then you guys got married, and now you have two amazing sons that are
yeah.
so cute. And they're so wild to see them because they really are one of each of you. It's so cute to see that. So real estate surely was natural. It makes sense. And so you've had a lot of experience in this industry, which helps a lot, I'm sure, when you're helping people buy or sell a house. So what is one thing you love most about helping people buy or sell houses?
I think that probably, it's whenever you get to the end and you know that it's been a long process and people are just so happy to either buy their first home or sell their family's home that they've had for generations is emotional. And there's always an emotional connection with, buying and selling real estate. And I love seeing that and being part of it.
Yeah, that is really a cool part, and especially like when it's a family home that's been there for generations. It's just it's hard for them, but they know it has to happen a lot of times. So it's just we take on a lot of roles as real estate professionals. We get to know them, and we get to understand how they feel, and it's very important. So I appreciate that. So what is a smart tip that you'd give a buyer seller in today's market?
Uh, I would say a smart tip would be trust your agent, first of all. Uh,
Good one.
I mean, there's so much that goes into real estate that people aren't aware of. Also, I would say, get pre-approved before you go look at houses, but trust your agent. I think a lot of people think that a good agent is somebody who is able to get you through a transaction and it's smooth and nothing happens and it goes quickly. But I think a good agent is somebody who is willing to walk through when those situations arise and will get you to the finish line and get you through those problems because some agents will just walk away. They'll just say, let's just move on to another property. But a good agent is somebody who the house. Sometimes you can't help that the house is, there could be liens or encumbrances or something on the house, the property itself, characteristics of the property. But being able to walk through that and bring it to closing
It's huge.
is a good agent.
I agree, and there are a lot of issues that people don't see. There's a lot of times that we even hold back the issue, fix it, and then tell them about it, which,
Yeah.
that puts the pressure on us as agents. There are just so many things that could go wrong. You being in title understand that probably more than 98% of agents, you've had both sides of that, which I think is huge. And your husband's in mortgage, so you have three sides of real estate in your family. So anyone in that area looking to buy or sell, there is no reason why you wouldn't call Kate because she has all the experience. And I love that because the more we know, the better we are for the people. So
Right.
that's pretty cool. So Outside of real estate, what really lights you up?
Outside of real estate, I would say other than the obvious, which is my husband and my two boys and my dog Otto. Those obviously light me up, but I would say I love to be active, and I love soccer, and I love CrossFit, and I love running.
Wow.
I love reading and writing and words. So those are the things that light me up.
I love words too. I sometimes call myself a wordsmith because I love
Yeah.
words and I love learning new ones. When I learn it, I think, how can I use that in any given day? So, your family, they're amazing. And you guys spend a lot of time together, which I think being in real estate allows you to have some freedom, not ultimate flexibility, but some freedom to be able to be with your family. But it's a lot, right? There's times that we're answering phones late at night and, doing things when your family might need you. So I admire women, especially who have children, which I never did, and are able to balance all of this. Like, I didn't have to balance that, right? I could just focus on work and that's it. But I do admire you for that. And so
Thank you.
you've been here for a while, and you live far away from most of our offices, and you've never let that be a reason to not be at Gold Standard. And for that, I will be forever grateful. You are such an amazing woman. So, what is your favorite part of the Gold Standard family?
Well, I think for me, it's definitely the people. It's you, Dion. It's Mike. It's Dawn Marie. Like, it's just the support, the people, and like you said, I'm probably one of the farthest agents
Sure.
away, but yeah, I feel so connected to this group, and I feel like I align with this group. And when I go to the meetings every week, I feel so inspired, not just in my professional life, but I feel like I want to be a better person, and I want to develop in every area of my life. And I think that has changed me in that way since I've been here. 100%. I'm inspired every day.
So, it's people like you that changed me. So, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So, what is something that most people don't know about you but should?
That's a hard question. I think that I really truly care a lot about people and about doing things right, doing things with integrity. Um, I think that's something, people think I'm probably come across quiet sometimes or reserved, but I'm probably one of the most tenacious, persistent people that you'll meet. If you know me well,
Yeah.
I don't give up, and
No.
that's kind of how I played sports. That's how I approach life. That's just who I am.
Yeah, and I absolutely love that about you. So we have another question. What's a small win that you've been proud of lately?
Well, first of all, doing this interview is probably a small small win for me, but another win, just being able to be a little bit healthier this year and try to. I think that's been a win for me. So
Well, I look forward to spending more time with both of you, and I can't wait till we do something like we did that year. We had was that
that
one
was
of
so.
the funnest nights ever. We went, when we went to Realty One Group Convention. We had so much fun. I don't know if we could ever recreate those 2 hours, but definitely a highlight of my life in those spaces
Me
where I
too.
had so much fun. So it
It was
was
so much
so
fun.
great hanging out with you, and I can't wait to see you again. And I hope it's sooner than later. But thank you so much for spending some time with me today.
Thank
And
you.
if you're in that area, give Kate a call because she is one amazing woman, and I am so proud that she is with Gold Standard.
Thank you, Dion.
Thanks, honey.